All right, welcome to the second video. In our first video, we created a layout from PowerPoint and imported it into a blank Power BI Canva, and also reduced the transparency. The transparency is 100. You'll be able to see this, so you have to take it down to 0 after importing it as an image. So let's start building this. Let's start making this look like what we saw in the first part of the video. So first of all, I want to add some bullet here, like something that when you click on it, like a home page, when you click on it, it just expands and show you the other sub pages there comes after. So I downloaded an image. I'm gonna go to insert, and let me just go ahead and expand this so that we can see it very well. So I downloaded an image. I'm going to go ahead and import it. Just come to my download. I call the image bullet. It's actually bullet. I don't know why I spelled it bulleted. It's actually bullet. So let's hold on for it to load. Once it's load, we're going to minimize it and put it right at the top left corner. So let's put it here. Let me reduce the shape. I want it to be here. This is an image. This is not a button, like a Power BI button, so it will be a little bit difficult for us to kind of do some formatting on it. So because there are limited settings that can apply to it, since it's something that we imported. Once we get the buttons here, you can see a lot of things that we can add on it. But I think for that is okay for now. So I want to cover this page here and write like something like a welcome here. So I'm going to get another shape here again. Let's get a rectangular shape. Let's cover it. I want you to cover all of this page. So let's cover it down to this side here. And I need to do a lot of settings here. Let me see. Okay, we need to remove the color. We need to remove the border. So let's come here. Let's go to shape. Let's go to style. The color. Let's just make it like gray. That works, right? So, and let's off the border. So does it really align? I think it's kind of giving us a little difference, but we want us to take it to the top. It doesn't want us to see our little top white guy here, the brown color. It looks really cute, and if we kind of take it completely off, I think this looks good from my end here. So let's leave it like this, and let's add a text. There's a text in the middle that says welcome. So come down to this text here. Let me shift this so you can see it very well. So there's a text here, and let's go ahead and turn it on, and you can just say welcome. I'm a Times New Roman guy. I love Times New Roman. Pardon my English. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it, the font, to Times New Roman. I'll make it bold, and I have to change the color to dark for it to appear. So I'm gonna increase the size, so it's gonna appear very big here. Just say welcome. What's our final size? I think 60 is our final, so that's okay. So let's add another small button here, like a help button down here. So for that, we're going to get a button here, and there's a help button here. So let's get that one. Let's put it down here. So we're building like an app, like an in-page navigation. So in order for us not to have a lot of buttons, when in our selection, we're going to be grouping them. So once we build a page, we group. We build a page, we group. So let's work on this first, and we want the color to be white. So let's leave it as default, and the color, it's an icon, so we want the color to be white, right? So now let's go and do it on hover, so that we'll hover on it with something like a dark color. So to do that, just hold your shift and press it, and it's my shift or my control. I think it's my control. It's your shift. Just hold your shift and press it. I was right. So come to the shape and change it to on hover. It's on default, right? So change it to on hover, and go to the styling. Change it to on hover, and let's change the icon's color on hover. On hover, want it to be dark. So I think that is that. So now let's hover on it. Can you see it? So we'll hover on it, now it's going to be dark. We'll hover on it, going to be that. We're going to add an action on this later, such that when we just click on it, it will take us to another page, like a different page. We'll do that later as we continue. But I think for the welcome page, that will be all. We have successfully built a welcome page. So let's go ahead and group this before we move to the next section. So to do that, come to your view and go to your selection, and you see all of your buttons are going to come out, as well as your bookmark, so that we can add a bookmark. So what do we want to involve here? We have the button, we have the shape, and the image. So we're gonna leave the button. We're gonna leave the button outside. Let me just call this help. So let's just leave the help button there. But I want this image and the shape to be grouped together. So we're gonna call that this image and shape grouped together, and let's call it the welcome page. So just hold the shift. Let's click this. Hold your shift. Select these two here, and come to this 3 dotted line here and group. So we're gonna call these ones, let's call it home page, right? Cool. So let's add a bookmark. I want a bookmark that we're going to show our home page. So let's call this one show home page. So if I go ahead and on view this, you're gonna see it's only this is going to remain. So this is like everything I want to see in the home page. So let's go ahead and update this. Let's update this. So now I can go ahead and hide this and build another page now. But before that, I don't want this video to be long. This is how many minutes now? It's about 8 minutes. So I'm going to post the video now. We'll continue in the next section. Just go ahead and stretch your leg and come back, and let's build the next page. In the next page, we're going to see how we can build the expand page, such that when you click on this, the expand page is going to open. See you in the next video.